Oh, it's Wednesday, the 24th of May 2023. Typhoon Marwar is heading towards Guam. Let's take a look. Here's the front page of the Joint Tsunami Warning Center. I think that's in Hawaii. Have a look at the graphic. Probably, actually, the best graphic to look at. The coolest from the young kids' point of view might well be Zoom weather. Here it is. Still a way to go, I think, before Guam. Must be impacting Guam already well and truly. So we're talking about 220 kilometres an hour, very strong typhoon. I've seen various projections, 220 kilometres an hour. It's handy that they've reduced it back to a metric we can all understand. Right now, where are we? 120 knots. It's going to intensify further. This map may well be 6 hours old. Let's have a look at it. It's having a great deal of difficulty actually reading this map. Hold eyes. It's just going to keep intensifying. Crikey. It's just going to keep intensifying. So right now, 120 knots, projected by, sort of 6 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time today, the 24th, to be 125 knots, 125, 125, 130, 140, and potentially peaking at around about 130 on the 27th Greenwich Mean Time. So, what does this mean? Mawar is now a super typhoon, max winds of 155 kilometres an hour, miles per hour rather, so that's even further away from the metric we can all understand, 155 miles per hour. Get my calculator out. .155 miles per hour in kph is 250 kilometres an hour. That estimate there seems a bit on the high side. I'm not saying that's not going to happen, but let's have a look at this person's credentials. This character, Phil. Phil's a meteorologist at CSU, specialising in Atlantic Basin seasonal hurricane forecasts. Well, he should know what he's talking about, right? Let's move back. Yeah, sure. He posted that around about 13 hours ago. It's gotten worse since then. Let's keep having a look. It's going to hit Guam in a few hours. Hitting Guam now, I would say. Let us take a peek. Oops. Let us take a peek at what is going on in Guam. Right now, 2 hours ago. Yeah, fresh winds. I can't show you the audio on that, but that looks like a stiff breeze. Still got a little bit of time to roll before it impacts. Guam videos. Let's have a look. That one, this is 5 hours ago. I've got questions if that is actually right. So I can tell you right now where I was at 6:12. I'm much further to the west than Guam. Where 6:12, there was no sun around. Even less sun around in Guam. I question if that's current. Guam livecast. I don't really think that there's a Guam livecast, is there? Let's have a look. No, that's old. We don't want any of this. Live stream recording not available. It's old. That is not real. Okay. It sounds like some limey bastard talking about. Yeah, I believe that. That could be 2 hours old. Stiff breeze, you know, some mad Englishman out there. 5 hours ago, first light. Yeah, first light. See, 5 hours ago, Typhoon Marwar. First light. Got questions about this? Guam time zone. Let's look it up. I've only had light here for 5 hours. I'm in Canberra. While I'm waiting for that, let's have a look. What else does this guy have to say? Not much more. Great visualization. Westerly wind associated with low pressure in the western North Pacific. El Nino onset. Okay, fine. What do we got on Zoom Earth? While I'm waiting for this thing to load. Null school. Mm-hmm. So, what is the status of the official warnings? Guam weather warnings. Let's have a look. Typhoon warning. Yeah, Category 4, Typhoon Mawar continues a slow approach towards Guam. Get ready for some flooding, I should say. Cat 4, the US Cat 4, moving northwest at 6 miles an hour, intensity 140 miles per hour. So I take that for a fact. So shelter in place advice is available there now. Seems all very sensible. To drop in on Marwar again during the day because there's potentially plenty happening. So this post here is 2 hours old. Here we are, Zoom Earth. Pull out a bit. The question in my mind is, will Marwar head to the Philippines? Could it take a swing to the south? Guam's going to be well prepared. But let's see. I think what I shall do is broadcast for a little bit longer. Precipitation wind. Let's see. Winds 220. Seems to be dancing around here in the area just to the north of Papua New Guinea, Micronesia, Marshall Islands further to the east. Palau's unaffected. What other places could it impact? The Northern Marianas seem like they will escape. It's coming back to Guam. Typhoon. Have I misspelled that, I wonder? No, not getting much here. I wonder whether I've made a mess of this somehow. All very old material. I think I need to look for cyclone. Well, I feel like a complete moron now. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I've got this completely wrong. There you go. 6 hours ago. What have we got here? Anderson Air Force Base in the middle there. Sure, it's going to get breezy. Hopefully they've cleared the Air Force Base. There you go. Typed in the wrong name. Videos. I'm still feeling like Twitter's not giving me the right results here. Let's go back to Guam bracing for Super Typhoon Mawar, potentially devastating triple threat. That sounds incredibly dangerous. It does look like a direct hit. Emergency declaration signed on Tuesday to mobilise additional resources. That sounds quite sensible. Super Typhoon Marwar is expected to be a triple threat of torrential rains, life-threatening storm surge, and a Cat 4 hurricane force event, according to Guam's Homeland Security Department. Yeah, it does not look good. This is a very serious situation with steadily deteriorating conditions, the department said. National Weather Service said the storm could hit southern Guam around midday Wednesday. Yep, we're about at that point now. Guam lies to the west of the international date line, so please remember it's Wednesday here, Tuesday in the United States. The inner core of Mawar is expected to cross over the island as a powerful Cat 4 or Cat 5 equivalent storm. That looks true, and it's moving slowly, which could make it worse. So remains to be seen as to what the impacts are. I would expect that there'd be good information available from that location on the impact of this storm. I'm expecting, let me just see, I'm expecting that there will be a lot of information we can draw upon as we get closer to the point of impact. It would be interesting to see if they can actually broadcast throughout the storm. I'll be coming back to this throughout the day. Let's see. I mean, Himawari I've always found a bit odd, but it's showing us the storm as daylight breaks over this part of the world. Yeah, I get nothing out of that. Wind speeds. Yeah, like this is a serious event. Let's quickly go back to what I've got available here. From Jitendra. Where is so the eye of the storm? Yeah. Live weather satellite imagery. This is what we've got from Zoom Earth. Oh, am I seeing this ad? I really don't want to see this ad, guys. Just get rid of the bloody thing, will you? Got to get my ad blocker working better. So here we go. Temperatures out there, obviously hot. Sea temperature 28. Yep, got to be around about that level before you'll get one of these things to form. But it's 28 throughout a wide area, a wide band to the east of the Philippines, to the north of Papua New Guinea. Precipitation. Plenty of precipitation. What is the radar telling us? Not a lot. I don't think we've got great coverage there. Pressure. So lowering by the moment. 976 hectopascals. So let's get back to the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. This is the 3-hourly graphic. We're looking at impact within, say, 2 hours. I would have said the eye of the storm. That would be interesting. I'd be very interested in knowing if anyone has any video to offer on this. I'm going to leave you with a graphic for a while. Perhaps a bit of music. Okay, we've got our bearings a bit better at the moment. And here is James Reynolds, Earth Uncut TV. What is he? He's a maniac. He's one of those blokes that go around chasing storms. Here's James. It'd be a great job if you could get it. Oh, I think I've come across his stuff in the past, yeah. So he's got himself over there checking it all out. Okay, stiff breeze, James. Stiff breeze. Crikey. I could just imagine the reaction of my wife if I took on a role like that. Let's go for that one. National Weather Service. Live storms media. Okay. So 6 hours ago, this is what it looked like. Looks like Super Typhoon Mawar is in an eye wall replacement cycle where the storm structurally degrades somewhat as a larger eye eventually forms. This results in temporary weakening, but an expanded wind field. Robust radar echoes forming in that outer eye wall. Now, I don't understand any of that. I'm assuming James is a fully qualified professional and knows his stuff. Videos are picking up. Matthew Kirk. He's obviously got a friend. President, Guam, Micronesia Mission of Seventh-day Adventists. Well, interesting. Wind picking up a bit 2 hours ago. Yeah. Lookner, he's doing his thing. Good on you, Steve. Village fell over in Chamorro Village. Sorry, tree fell over in Chamorro Village. That looks pretty serious. Yeah. We've got more. But not yet really anything typhoon searching. So let's go back to Zoom. Yeah. Well, I'm going to walk away from this for a little while, just test my settings, and come back on when we've got something more. Thanks.